And so now this is actually losers quarters. As far as I know, we had like 6 matches of losers quarters. But I'm sure one of them was losers quarters. Diddy Kong and Sonic should be a very interesting team. Not one I see very often because there's not many Sonic players, honestly.
Yeah, not too many, man, but you're definitely looking at arguably the best one in 6WX, teaming with his good pal C3PO here. If I'm not mistaken, I think these guys actually won doubles a couple weeks ago at Smash Philadelphia. So definitely a proven team in their own right. But of course, Limbs and Fatality, we saw them just being clutch masters in that last set against Reflex and DRN.
Looking for that spike off stage. I would have loved to see him just trying to eat Falcon's jump and not let him recover, but I guess he wanted that spike really bad.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I guess C3PO is trying to pick up something. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be, but...
Oh, C3PO really just working on that shield. Love the space and all those down tilts. Diddy, of course, getting so much out of that move. Look at the control right here on the right side. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty much where Limbs and Fatality have been for most of the game. Finally making their way back to center stage.
Oh, good pickup right there.
Yo, that was actually really, really smart. Knew that Diddy Kong had to go up after the
that's right,
flip.
He knew exactly where to go.
That was pretty crazy. Shout out to Fatality, man.
Oh, the rundown.
Yeah,
nice up smash. All right, Lim stuffing that because that would have definitely been a attempted monkey flip right there. Oh, the pickup! Let's go, yeah, Fatality.
He's Diddy Kong. He's fine though, but I love 6WX able to punish that.
Oh my goodness! And here we go. I'm sure.
Yeah, there it is.
And I'm sure Fatality has had his enough of Sonics today, man. Actually losing the Wrath and Pools earlier, so Sonic has definitely been giving him a hard time all day.
Yeah,
it's not gonna get any easier right now.
I feel like Sonic's edge guarding on Captain Falcon is so kind of free and easy, man. Spring just does it all. For some reason, it has the most ridiculous amount of knockback.
Ooh. All right. Oh, okay.
Oh,
wow. That was so good. As always, the awareness from Fatality right where he needs to be, but C3PO, of course, riling back.
He knew his face exactly where that throw was going to send him, and the correct velocity, the correct speed for that percent. So that's clearly something they've been practicing for quite some time. Again, you see 6WX looking for that sneaky spike.
Ooh, okay. And taking his, giving his partner some percent there, but still getting stock off of Fatality. So definitely the advantage, of course, favoring here the blue team. 6WX yet to lose his first stock. Not even entered triple digits. He just entered triple digits in the blast zone, but he is able to survive there.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Very, very lucky 6WX getting hit right there across the stage. Any other place would have ended his stock. Oh,
speaking of which,
like
yes.
That, yeah.
All right, Limbs taking care of business right there. Needed that.
Yo, I like Limbs, man. He is not afraid to just throw out some smash attacks sometimes. Because that wasn't even a setup. He just kind of threw out the forward smash.
I think Limbs' Mario has definitely been impressive thus far. Okay, ooh, not going to make that back. No, yeah. So that is going to be big trouble here. Limbs has got to keep this stock. He wants to keep his team alive, but you got to imagine, a deficit like this on top of 6WX still at a rather low percent with 2 stocks. It's not going to be easy to make this one up.
Yo, Fatality's going to have nightmares about Sonic players tonight, man. Just trying to recover against Spring, it seems like such a terrible situation to be in against Captain Falcon.
Oh, okay. All right, C3PO gonna go ahead and just take that stock. No reason not to. Oh, was that a footstool? It might have been an inadvertent footstool that's actually saved Limbs, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he looked like he got...
see a replay on that one. That's what it looked like. So perhaps getting a second chance at life here. Let's see if they can make something out of it. Oh, Fatality, no! Coming off the side right there and goes into down there. I think taking its own stock.
What I'm saying, man, Captain Falcon, bro. That's the trade-off for having such a strong on-stage game. As soon as you get off stage, things
that
just
should be a wrap. Yes, sirree.
Looking bad for you.
Call it.
I think 6WX is wearing a Tokyo Ghoul shirt, man. You know what I really like about anime conventions, dog? You get to bust out all the shirts you can't normally wear at events.
Yeah, I love wearing the shirts where, I love wearing them here because if I wore them back home, I'd probably get mugged. But you know what, man? Anime con.
I don't know where you live, man, but
Baltimore.
All right, let's see what the counter pick is. Where do you take Sonic? Nowhere. You just avoid playing Sonic the most you can. Oh, they're gonna go Dreamland. Interesting. Smaller blast zone. Sonic's not gonna have as much space to run around. Diddy Kong is gonna do the Diddy Kong stuff. Whatever. That's. I mean, as long as they feel comfortable on the stage, that's fine. Momocon 2016, baby. If you guys missed this, I strongly recommend coming out next year if you like and enjoy anime conventions. I promise this is a really big one you don't want to miss. But now we have Game 2 of Fatality Limbs versus C3PO versus N6WX.
Yeah, really strong game right there to open it up. C3PO and 6WX taking that with pretty minimal effort towards the end. But of course, Fatality and Limbs proving themselves to be a very strong doubles team, so I don't expect them to go out silently. We'll see what they can do on this counter pick. Gonna look for a back air there, of course. Now that was a little greedy by Limbs because he tried to initiate forward air, but that was or down air, excuse me. That was just gonna take forward air. Yeah. That was just gonna take longer than that back air to come out. So I don't know why he didn't just like air dodge through, make sure it was gonna be safe.
I'm telling you, both these players, I think a little bit of Fatality is rubbing off on Limbs, man. A little disrespectful off-stage game that Fatality has sometimes. Mario can do it too. Mario does it really well, actually. Oh, there it is. Oh, narrowly avoids that spring.
Oh my goodness, does not. He did not avoid that down air. He went all the way up with him too off of the spring. So
he chased him just to down air.
Oh my Lord, I don't know who said Captain Falcon can't fly, but you might not want to readjust your eyes. Oh, speaking of this man is going.
Yeah, bro, this man will take the spring to follow you after your upbeat. And that should be the end of Captain Falcon.
Yep, that'll wrap things up there. Ooh, C3PO a couple whiffs there, but he's gonna be all right. Oh, up into the outside. That's so good by Limbs. Just the patience to just stand still and let him come to him. And then
look at this. Look at this.
Look at that reverse on that.
Oh, he wanted another.
Yeah, he definitely did. But he was like, all right. Well.
Yo, Fatality has thrown caution to the wind, man. He doesn't care anymore. He just wants to go in, make it look good.
An extremely confident player with a really clever, clever mix-up of ways to take the stock off, man. This guy is certainly not a one-trick pony. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I think this truly is the great character for him to play in general.
Oh, nice following him off of the top platform too. Good stuff to 6WX, not giving up on that play.
And now Fatality and Limbs probably, I don't know, questioning their counter pick. It seems like they're not having a much easier time here. They're losing their stocks just early, but
I mean they're still in the lead though. 6WX C3PO just went down to his final one, so at the very least, they're in the lead here.
Yeah, Sonic seems kind of frustrating to play on the stage. Tri-platforms seem kind of hard to deal with Sonic, but honestly, that's not my bias. I think Sonic is just annoying on every stage.
Really was that okay? Good forward smash. Oh, but Limbs immediately going to respond there and take 6WX's stock. So still, red team maintaining this lead ever so slightly, but for how long? Limbs still hanging in there.
Yeah, honestly, all they have to do is close out Mario's stock right here, and it's going to be even.
Okay.
Oh, great tech by Fatality.
That was good. Okay, the back row here. Let's see if he can get some shenanigans. While C3PO keeps Limbs busy.
What's he charging this for?
I don't know. I think he might have.
I think he meant to turn it around, right?
Yeah, or maybe he actually might have been expecting Limbs to roll in because in that situation he's like, all right, Falcon's in trouble against Sonic on stage. Maybe I got to try and rescue him.
Oh.
But you can't save him when he pineapples,
Shout
man.
out to the pineapple man.
Oh Lord.
Fatality comes in quick, takes his partner's stock, and just, you know what? I'm gonna run this back, bro.
Yeah, he didn't even hesitate on that one. He was just like, give me that, bruh. I needs it. Don't want to give Fatality a free air dodge right there. Got to be careful there, 6WX.
This is great though. Limbs, for the most part, holding on to this last stock at 170%. So any damage he gets here is great because Fatality's going to need all the help he can get to do this 2v1.
That he is. Now right here, obviously, your target's probably going to be more so 6WX, but getting to him, the thing about getting to him is obviously the speed of Sonic. Great pickup there.
I'm sorry. that was
beast. That was indeed beast.
What amazing spacing. How did he know he was going to go in that exact position?
Another great pickup here, and I probably put this one in the history books.
I like that jab. Get out of that situation. He was surrounded. He was getting pincered, man. So
yeah, I mean, and the problem is, even if you make it back on stage and you start to try and focus on 6WX, you got to worry about Diddy and, of course, his bananas. A multitude of ways to make you pay. Does this team. Great tech right there.
All right, guys.
And then for another one, he does.
Oh, 6WX able to make it back, just barely fading towards the edge.
This might, no, he should be able to make it back, yes. Oh, that'll finish it off. Yes, it will. What a set. What a set.
And yeah, they don't. Do they know it's 2-0? Or they know it's 3-0?
I think they're going to get the counter pick.
Oh, okay, okay. They looked like they were getting up to celebrate their victory, but. So what is the answer, man? What is the answer? What do we do against this Sonic and this Diddy Kong? Always talking about chicken wings, man.
I love it, man. So they're going to run it back to Dreamland. I think that's good. Honestly, I feel like they did a fantastic job here. It was just...
I think he's mad about that.
The clutch from C3PO. And,
I think he's mad about the pineapple, and he's like, you know what? If I did do that, we'd be okay.
Oh, wow.
And that's the end of a C3PO stock very, very early. Less than 30 seconds in, and blue team is already down. It's going to be hard if they want to bring this one back. Hopefully, what if they can stock tank throughout one of the red team stocks, but...
I mean, that's good, though. I mean, to take the stock off that quick, like, you can tell they're not playing around. They definitely don't want to go out 3-0 against this team. Huh?
You can tell 6WX trying to end one of these stocks relatively early.
Oh, that was beautiful play. Off that banana trip, C3PO doing it big right there. Oh, and Fatality with a big mistake, taking limbs of stock instead.
That is so unfortunate. You can tell 6WX was just waiting there with the grab, to wait for Fatality to press the button so he can armor through it. But Fatality acts a little bit too quickly and ends up hitting his teammates.
Oh, wow, and off the tech, able to finally hit a freaking four.
Oh, yeah, see another one? Oh.
Then the down there. Oh, my God, Fatality. These guys, they're playing freaking tag with your lives, man.
Fatality doing a great job.
Everybody getting some.
Keeping red team in there.
That was such a beautiful exchange right there by Fatality and 6WX off the stage. That was amazing. And stocks evened up here. C3PO obviously at a little bit of a disadvantage on it, even more so now that he has lost that stock.
Limbs again, just throwing out that forward smash. He knows, like, what's the worst that can happen right now? I get punished really hard? I'll take it. Oh, C3PO missing that alley-oop from Sonic.
Yeah, it's pretty insane thus far.
Surprised Fatality didn't look far down there in that situation. His faster should do it.
Yeah.
Oh no, Fatality's
I'm not gonna kill him. Not gonna kill him.
I don't know, no, 138. I thought it was gonna be it for sure, but.
Oh my God, coming up with the knee. 6WX a little too greedy, going for that up smash right there, but Fatality with the perfect punish.
Speaking of greedy, man, both these teams look like they're playing much more aggressive than they were in the first two games.
Oh, if that's the case, it's definitely favoring the red team here. They are on the verge of finally getting on the board here. Another great knee. Fatality has just come to play, certainly making up for that lackluster performance he had in the first game.
Yeah, I think this really attributes to that super early death from C3PO. They just weren't able to bring it back. So red team looking very good to take this match. See Limbs just trying to throw all these smash attacks.
There he is. Okay, nice.
Let's go Limbs, man. I love Limbs gameplay. What? What happened?
It's probably just a matter of time here for 6WX, 144.
Yeah, I don't think he can bring this one back, unfortunately.
Oh, with the taunt too. Okay, that's a little psychological warfare right there. I like that. I like that. And right there, look, I know we don't give out MVP awards for individual games, but if we did, man, Fatality just got the unanimous one on that one. That was disgusting. That man was all over the place snatching stocks, man, taking souls.
I was under the impression that we were all friends here, but Fatality seems like he going out his way to disrespect people as much as possible. 6WX wanted none of that Falcon Punch, man. He said, I give up. I forfeit. All right, so moving on to game number 4. Red team still has a lot of work to do if they want to close this set out, bring them back and close the set out. Blue team's counter pick now, so it's gonna be it's gonna be even harder for them to run this one back.
Yeah, they're really thinking over this this counter pick here.
Yeah, 6WX is lounging right now. What's going on? He doesn't seem like he's stressed at all. Actually, you know what? Just watching him in general from like the last few months of events, he doesn't ever seem like he's stressed.
6WX is the coolest
cat
on the planet.
He's always so chill whenever I talk to him, man.
I call him Smooth WX. Man.
Smooth WX?
Smooth WX.
All right,
everything on the bottom, baby.
Didn't try too hard with that one, but it works.
I'm calling him that for you, man.
I mean,
and he likes it.
It's very, very,
I got his
very
approval.
straightforward, very literal. But
what does that mean? Shut up, you.
I see C3PO going Bayonetta. Yo, shout out to 1.1.6. Bayonetta still a very strong character. I think what the only thing that she really got completely bodied by was dive kick. It's just kind of useless now, but a lot of her combos still work.
I mean, she's still a very strong character in teams. You know, honestly, as seen, if you look at our who's in winners, man, we got Boyd and Gladio. And Gladio's playing exclusively, Bayonetta in teams. So definitely the character can still get the job done. We'll see though if this change works out for him.
I always kind of thought that Bayonetta was a little bit weaker in teams than she was in singles back in pre-patch. Obviously, she doesn't really have as much space to move around and do her Bayonetta stuff on stage. On top of that, she's a relatively light character. A lot of people don't realize that, and she's also a fast faller, so vertical kills are the dream.
Yeah, some fair points. We'll see though. Okay, not exactly off to the best start. 149 here. Basically anything can take her out.
This is pretty interesting to see him go Bayonetta though, because honestly, the first 2 games they were completely, it was just in blue team's favor. C3PO had that early death. Oh, I can't get killed by that.
Oh, he'll get killed by that up smash though. Yeah, it is an interesting change, and I don't understand why. You're up 2-0, okay, fine. You dropped 1 game, but I mean, you didn't.
It's not even like they just dropped 1 game. C3PO died in the first 30 seconds.
Exactly. I mean,
that's obviously why you lost.
Yeah,
so.
That happens. It really does. It's hard to come back from those things. But I don't know. I feel like they might have just handed him a free game here. Red team looking pretty good. Of course, Lim stock taken, as he's known to do so well. Throughout these double sets we've seen him in. Oh, that was a great conversion into the forward air. WX not letting that man even have a chance of sniffing a recovery. All right.
That's not real, unfortunately.
Oh, no. Good play there from Fatality and C3PO.
C3PO losing.
Probably immediately regretting this switch to Bayonetta. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know about the switch, unfortunately.
Of course,
things were looking so good for blue team. I guess they just really wanted game 5.
6WX with that, that's as I said, that smooth personality. He's not gonna argue with you, man. Do your thing, but your thing right now, it ain't exactly working.
Okay. Oh, if that forward smash would have done it, they would have been in a pretty good situation, but now not quite.
Ooh, wow.
He was looking for a dare on both opponents. Only ends up getting Sonic, but still a very good situation. Red team. I don't know, man. They'd have to just throw this one away to lose this.
Yeah, I gotta say they're in just such a dominant position here. Oh my goodness, the back wrist 89.
I don't think C3PO. I don't think this Bayonetta worked out for you.
Yeah, I see shaking his head right there. They understand that they literally just threw this game away. This was a freebie.
Okay, Fatality losing his stock. I don't know if if 6WX plays this perfectly.
This is still a freebie, dog. Like, this is like my coupon expired one day and they still honor it. You know what I mean? It's that kind of situation.
Yeah, I don't know what else is next. I guess
CBHA is that.
Their best situation, just start thinking about their counter pick, and hopefully C3PO just heads back to Diddy Kong as fast as possible. And don't get me wrong, I'm not, no disrespect, obviously, but it's clear that Bayonetta just did not work well for you.
Not at all. So beautifully done right there. Really climbing back from a 2-0 deficit. They have even things up. Fatality and Limbs not going down quietly.
So once again, it's going to be blue team's counter pick. Very likely we're going to see C3PO go back to his Diddy Kong and probably counter pick. Probably another tri-platform stage. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Battlefield or, I don't know, maybe even Lilat. But I guess it depends on the bands. Possibly Town City.
Yeah, it looks like Town City is going to be the pick. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe.
I don't know, they had a really good stage on Dreamland, tri-platform stage. Their second game they played on that didn't work out for them, but it's obvious they lost because of C3PO's early SD. Or not SD, but I guess like early stock loss.
Alright, guys. Game number 5. Despite being up 2-0, C3PO on 6WX managed to give 2 games away here, or rather, Fatality and Limbs took them with authority. So let's see if they can get it done in Game 5. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, as long as they play solid like they have been, or like they were in the first 2 games, I can't really see them having too much of a problem. Fatality is really just having a hard time holding on to the stocks in those first 2 games because of the off-stage shenanigans from Diddy Kong and Sonic, but wow, both of them find themselves off stage right now.
Oh, wow. Okay, giving him a little speed boost right there.
Yeah, get in there, Captain Falcon. Oh, getting a little extra damage from that up smash. Every time Fatality goes off stage, like willingly, it gives me nightmares, man. My life flashes before my eyes for him.
Oh, wow.
C3PO.
All right, C3PO. Not what you want to see, obviously, but Fatality, I mean, the man's a freaking walking highlight reel for like.
Yeah, I always thought that was a relatively easy tech off the Falcon dive, but so it's still really easy to mistime it. If you get nervous. Oh my goodness!
He wanted it so
Fatality, great DI towards the stage and the instant tech. This man is something else.
He's not relinquishing that stock, man. He just was not willing to give it up. Great effort though from C3PO. That would have been as flashy as it gets.
Back there will close it out. And it's funny, I think C3PO was actually aiming for Mario and just ended up catching Fatality instead.
All right, well that happy accident are going to keep him right back in this thing.
Once again, adjusting his recovery to avoid that spring. Spring is the bane of Captain Falcon's existence.
Okay. C3PO doing a great job here on Limbs.
And I like that Fatality, just forward tilt, gets Sonic off stage, and let me go back and help my partner out. Let's see what the best is I can do. Oh, surprised he didn't go for another back air. CWX, that would have closed it out against Mario, but instead got a little nervous.
Wow.
It for Fatality.
Mario Fatality on his final stock here, and Limbs not too far away from him. Well,
there it is.
There he goes. Not gonna leave his boy hanging, man. Die together, die together. Blue team looking on point to potentially take this one though. Knocker count.
Oh, Fatality getting super rude.
Yeah, knocker count Fatality out. Just yet though, as him and Limbs still with their final stocks here, gonna try to make the most out of it, but not going too well thus far.
It seems like Fatality's fishing for some crazy stuff because he knows their team is down by quite a bit and they need to end this, end some stocks as soon as possible. Yeah, he's just throwing out these Raptor boosts and they're not quite working out. Meanwhile, 6WX doing the work for him.
Alright. Well, they're still very much in this thing. Fatality got to be careful here at 98%.
Yeah, for the most part, like I said before, Fatality has been the one who's having a hard time holding on to the stocks in all of these games. Not counting C3PO's Banehead, obviously.
All right. Oh my goodness, Fatality though. I can feel something big's about to happen.
Yeah, they were down by quite a bit.
I can just feel it right now. C3PO already at 91%. Oh, but Fatality eliminated from the equation. All up to Limbs right now. Does he have what it takes
to win this in game number 5? Oh,
I respect. Oh, but going right into C3PO's force smash.
Shout out to C3PO, man. So if there was an MVP, what is the opposite of MVP?
Eliminate.
The LVP. C3PO accidentally hit his partner, but still able to close out that game in game number 5.
Very, very good set right there.
They were up 2-0 and just pretty much gave away 2 games. Well, they gave away 1 game. I guess one of them wasn't really their fault, but anyways, now